I mean, you just gotta look at this weather here. Oh, it's snowing. This engine hoist is gonna go. Might just replace a cylinder for it. Maybe it's done one too many engines. But it's snowing. And I'm going right in here. Be right back. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Reese's Cars. I'm here in my garage and today I'm going to do a quick install. It better be quick because if you saw the last clip, there's snow and it's cold and I don't like working in the cold, but I'm taking the time to record this for you guys. I'm doing the Koyo Radiator install and the Mishimoto Thermostat, which opens like around, I don't know, I think operating temp is like 150 and it's fully open at like around 170. I will talk about that a little bit more. I'm getting it right to work. I really need to get this done and move as quickly as possible. I got my kid here helping me out. He'll pass me some tools, I guess.
Is it working? No. And how I need to lay on it?
Put your back on it.
Back?
Yeah, that way.
They will be safe.
That way you don't get dirty.
Papa, can I drive under the car? Yes or no?
How are you gonna drive under the car? With that thing? With the red thing?
Yes.
Okay, so I got the radiator. It honestly didn't look too bad. The box had a hole in it, and you know, it's not my first time getting stuff in the mail that's like busted. But I took a look at the radiator just to make sure that it's in good shape. It does have a little bit of a ding, and some of the fins are bent slightly in the middle, but I don't see any like actual damage that would cause the radiator to leak. So, you know, fingers crossed. If anything, this is my proof right here. You see that? See, there's this sort of little bit of ding that I have. It is what it is. Like I'm just used to it at this point. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to installing because look, it's cold. It's cold. Step one, we have to take the water. You gotta take the water out of the car, okay? Or coolant. Some people call it coolant. Most people call it coolant.
Maybe that's pee-pee. Maybe that's pee-pee.
That's not pee-pee. I know you probably want it to be pee-pee, but it's not pee-pee.
even fast.
I'm having a little trouble getting the thermostat out. In the housing, I mean. Whatever. I need to get to the thermostat. The housing is sort of like there's a piece of plastic that really doesn't do anything except hold another cable. It's sort of like behind the manifold. So the manifold comes down sort of like so, and the thermostat thing is like here, like it's just touching enough. So I'm gonna get some light, maybe get in there a little bit better, and we'll see if I can get it out. The goal is to do this without having to remove the manifold. I have time. I don't wanna be here forever. Okay, so I am struggling with the thermostat housing. Basically, this piece right here from the thermostat sits behind a piece of casting from the manifold. Oh, come on, focus. Yeah, there you go. This sits behind a piece of casting from the manifold, so I can't get it like completely out. And it's enough material that it's just not gonna work out. So I am gonna take out the manifold, the blower. Really doesn't take a lot of time. I'm just lazy.
What is that?
This is called the intake.
For what is that intake?
It's for sucking air into the car. Okay, I want you to do me a favor. You see this? I want you to press it.
Press this button?
Yes, please. Press it hard. One more. Oh. Like that. Hit it. Okay, I'm going to do the top ones.
Here we only deal with big superchargers. Okay, so now, here. This is the manifold. This is called the manifold.
Papa, I know it's smart for doing that.
You're perfect for doing this. Because you are very smart.
I know how to make stuff out of paper.
Yeah, first you start with paper, then you move on to doing stuff with like wood or metal. You know?
First I start with paper. And a little, then toys, blocks. To build something. Making a car, that will be for a long time if I make a car.
Yeah, because I want you to drive this car, dude.
And I want you to drive my car.
I do. I'm excited about
But
it.
be careful. Because it will be, sometimes, if it shows 6 million, you can go faster. If it shows 5 million, you still can go faster. If the car is little, it goes only 5 million.
Yeah?
And we cannot go faster than 5 million. Look, on the little car. If the car is big, you can go 6 million. Alright.
I never done that fast.
You need to be very good at winning.
Well, that's what I do.
At race.
I win.
Yes. You win. So you can drive my car if you know how to win.
Thanks, dude.
That might be a problem. So when you are driving, you need to buy some hay. The engine will sound zzzz. When it's the car needs to go just sign.
Here's the old thermostat.
And then
Here's a
it
new one.
will go
This one actually says Mishimoto 68 degrees Celsius on it. Yeah, fitment shouldn't be an issue. If anything, there is a little bit more height on this. On this here, maybe. But we'll see. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I think it's going to be fine, though. Yep. we'll be fine. This didn't take me very long. I didn't have to take it completely off. I just had to move it up like, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch just to get to this thing out of here. So I'm gonna put everything right back. Guys, be careful. It is hard to see this, and I am not even gonna bother trying to film it, but basically clip goes in. That's what happens when you decide to work with kids in the garage. Right, Constantine?
What?
Nothing. It's all good. It's all good, dude. Don't worry.
Now I need to connect the engine back, the supercharger.
Yeah. Wow, dude. See, you are smart. You gotta put the supercharger back in.
How?
These I put in by hand. This casting, the threads on the head, that's too crucial to be in a rush to get in there. And I do not want to strip anything in this area, not at all.
First I need to get up under the car and then I need to connect that supercharger back.
Dude, careful.
Can you make a video how I'm connecting the supercharger back? I need to connect the supercharger back just now.
Soon, very soon. Constantly, be careful with the camera stand, okay? Watch where you step. Please try not to hit it.
I will connect the engine back. You see me?
No. Excuse me, pal. There we go. Easy peasy. So this one you gotta do with a ratcheting open-ended wrench. Okay? These are the easiest ones. So I walk them in and then hand tight. They don't need to be torqued too heavy. I don't know the exact torque spec, but they weren't all that tight going in. I think last time I talked to Nathan, he said hand tight, dude. So careful, guys. Careful with the camera, dude.
The correct time is done.
So I'm doing this one, followed by. Well, I have enough wrenches.
Tight. 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 Okay, so they're hand tight. Now, my son wants to do a supercharger. I'll put it in. I'll do the top bolts and you do the bottom bolts, okay? Very good?
Yes. I need to sit right. I will show how it works for kids.
Okay.
I will show. And everybody I will teach somebody how to fix cars.
That's good, dude. I like teaching people how to do stuff. Stand up.
I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid. So all you gotta do now is take this and turn it to the right. Hold it with your left and turn it to the right. Go.
This?
Yeah. Let me know when it's tight. Tight?
Yes.
And this one. Again.
This way?
Okay, tight.
Yes.
Okay, now we gotta actually tighten it with this. I'm gonna do it because I think I'm a little bit stronger than you, okay?
I think we're done for now. We gotta go back in the house, okay? Yes, I think.
And how are you going to connect it back?
Still wake him up. Nothing to worry about.
Me and you will do it later?
Yeah.
When is a good day?
No, later today when we have a little bit more time.
Uh-oh.
When we have a little bit more time, we'll do it. Sounds good?
Yes. Okay.
Take this.
And now what I need to do?
Okay, guys, my little helper's gone. Time to just get this done. Let's do it. I'm gonna turn the heat on. So the next couple of clips will be probably like some tunes. So cue the music. everything's back in the car, except the bumper. Right now at this point, all I gotta do is fill it with coolant, start her up. As you can see, the thermostat did give me some trouble. I don't know if it's the same on the OEM manifold because I never actually worked on this car when I was NA. My first supercharger install was done by Nathan at Mercury Racing's house. Besides that, the install is pretty straightforward. If you're not doing a thermostat like I was and you are supercharged already, the radiator is a very you're swapping out the radiator, dude. There's like no science to it. I probably would have saved a little bit more time if I wasn't so adamant about not taking off the manifold. And you saw that I knew I didn't have to take off the manifold. I had to just wiggle it up. So I'm glad you guys saw that because I've never done a supercharger install video. So this is not an actual supercharger install video, but that clip right there should probably give you a good idea as to what's involved with putting a blower on a 9-gen Civic, especially a Merc Racing style blower. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead, put some coolant in here. I'll keep the video going. Why not? And if you're following along, you're liking this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button right over there. And if you got any questions, always, hit up the comment section. If you notice, I don't know if this will make the cut, but I did unplug the throttle body from the, I disconnected the battery simply because I did unplug the throttle body. Please tell me this will fit. So I unplugged the battery because I was going to unplug the throttle body. Last time I unplugged the throttle body and I left the battery on, I ran into some, not some trouble, but I got a ton, and I mean a ton, of warning lights in the dash related to voltage on the throttle body. So this time I went, this doesn't fit like the other one does on the OEM. So this time I went ahead and I unplugged the battery so that the car sort of just goes into relearn mode on its own. Let me make sure this fits, because now that let's see. All right, guys, that is it. Car's done, just about wrapped up. Let's see if I can. Not much to look at. I mean, it's aside from seeing all the aluminum up top. Let me give you a quick tour of what that looks like. It's a radiator. I did run into one problem. The Honda cap doesn't fit here. Didn't know that. Didn't really bother to look, I'll be honest with you. Let me clean this up. I don't want this mess here. After I go drive, I'm getting ready to go for a drive and see what the difference is in temperatures. I burped the system best I could. But I know most likely it's gonna open up the thermostat while during some actual load. That's what happened last time. And then I'll just check it again, burp it again if I have to. The cap, I ended up going with this Duralast cap for the meantime. It's believe it or not, I had one from 10 years ago laying around here. So funny enough, back in the day, I had a Mishimoto radiator. I had the cap from Mishimoto and stuff, but the cap used to leak all the time. Like, it was just nuts. I ended up using this cap right here. It's just a cap. It is rated for 1.1 bar, or what is it? 16 pounds or a $110 kPa. I did order the Koyo brand one just because, come on. You're not gonna, yeah, you get it, right? So that's gonna be here in a couple of days. It's just a cap. I'm just gonna replace the cap. I wanted to know, like, hey, Koyo, because you really can't see anything now that the bumper's on. But my first impression with the Mishimoto thermostat, the temperatures only got to about 160 here in the garage, it's actually starting to warm up, which is weird. It's getting dark, but it's warming up. This weather is just nuts. So I am gonna go for a spin, take it for a drive, see what the car behaves like. I will talk more about the Mishimoto radiator on a daily driver. The Mishimoto thermostat on a daily driver. So just wrapping up. If you like this video, don't forget to come back, comment, like it, subscribe. I will be live for sure this time, Wednesday, December 23rd. That's this Wednesday. And I think this video will probably go out on Monday. So you got a couple days to plan. You know, if you're not doing anything, no last minute shopping at 8 p.m. Eastern time, come out, join us, hang out. Andrew's still down to hang out. Jose's joining us. Hans is coming through. He's got a funny ass story to tell. He's also been wrenching on his car. Like, this is like nonstop. I thought I'd be done by now. I thought he'd be done by now, but 24/7, baby. But yeah, I'm gonna put this cap on, not the old one, the new one, and wrap it up. So with that, I leave you guys. Adios.